Hello everyone, this PANDA training video will outline the functionality of the PANDA Pipeline. Admission staff at all SQL programs will now be able to enter and track referrals using the PANDA system. So first you'll log into the PANDA system using your SQL username or email and password. And when you first enter into the system for the first time, we ask that you double check to make sure that your time zone is set correctly in the system. You can easily do that by clicking on your name in the upper right-hand corner, selecting Profile Settings, and note the time zone field here. Select your time zone from the drop-down, and then hit Save. Once you have selected your time zone, we highly recommend that each program designate 1 or 2 people to enter in the majority of the referring agencies and referring workers that your program commonly works with. This is going to save a lot of time once you start entering new referrals into the system. So to perform any functionality within the PANDA referral system, you're going to utilize this menu here in the upper right-hand corner. From here, you can enter in a new referral. You can download and export results, which are basic reporting functionalities. You can merge a referral if you find a duplicate. You can view a list of referring workers and referring agencies that are currently in the PANDA system. And you can also add new referring agencies and new referring workers. So first, I want to look at the list of referring agencies just to make sure that I'm not going to enter an agency that is already in the system. I can sort the agencies in an ascending or descending manner. And let's say that I want to enter in the state of, who are we missing here? Let's do Texas. Enter in the state of Texas as a new referring agency. I can do that from this screen just by clicking on the green plus sign in the upper right-hand corner. I will do the state of Texas. And you'll note that the only required field on this screen is the name. Required fields in the PANDA system are noted by the red asterisk. I could easily enter in the city, state, and phone if I like. One critical element that you'd never want to forget is to make sure that you select this active box. If the box is not selected for the referring agency to be active, you will not be able to link referrals to this referring agency. So I'm going to go ahead and save this information. And the state of Texas filed in on my referring agency screen. Now you'll note that there's 2 icons on the far right-hand side. If I want to view all information on a referring agency, I can click on the eyeball or view icon next to that referring agency. So here's all the information that's been previously entered on the state of South Dakota, and you'll notice that it also shows the referring workers that have been entered for this referring agency. From here, I can easily add an additional referring worker if I need to also. I'm going to go back to my list of referring agencies, and I'm going to add a new referring worker for the state of Texas. So I'm going to click on View, and I can add by clicking on this plus sign here. I'll select State of Texas from my drop-down, and then let's just call him New Worker. You'll note that there's more required fields for the referring worker, and again, you want to make sure that you select Active. I'm going to go back to my referring agency list. Now let's say for the state of Texas, I realized that I really wanted to enter in a phone number for them. I can do that by clicking on the pencil and paper icon to edit this referring agency, and I can go ahead and enter in a phone number and save that information. Now to get back to the main referral screen, I click on the dashboard on the top upper left-hand corner, and then I'm back to the main referrals page. If I needed to add any additional referring workers, again, I could use this menu here to add a new referring worker to the state of Texas if needed. Now let's talk a little bit about this main referral page. You'll notice that everything is sorted in columns. In column headers, we have the status, which is the status of the referral, whether it's pending, new, or accepted. Locations refers to the SQL program. The state refers to the originating state of that referral, or where that referral came from. Created by is the staff member who entered in the referral initially. Referring worker, you have first name and last name of the actual client or referral, the referral date when it was entered, and recent comment. Notice in the recent comment column, you can just click on view comment to see the most recent comment that was entered in for that client. This referral is pending assessing needs at this time. You'll also note that you can filter data using these fields in the top of the referral section. The from and to, if you wanted to say pull all referrals that were entered in August of 2015, you could easily do that using the date fields. You can filter by the state that the referral actually came from, the referring agency, the location, which again would be the SQL program. You can filter by the status of the referral, say you only wanted to see pending referrals currently. You could also sort by the worker's last name and the last name of the client. I'm going to go ahead and sort this. I have a feeling that this is going to be the most frequently used sort by location SQL site. So you'll notice that I just changed the location and I hit the filter icon here. And now I'm just viewing all of the referrals that have been entered in for Corinda Academy in the PANDA system. I could easily X out of that filter by hitting that X, and maybe I wanted to sort by the state of Iowa this time. Select the state of Iowa and hit that filter icon again. It'll show you a list of all referrals that have originated from the state of Iowa. If I want to view additional details on any of these referrals, I can do that using the view icon, again the blue eyeball. Here I can see all information on Jane Doe, who created it, who the referring worker is, first and last name, state it originated from, all the basic information on the referrals on this screen. If I scroll down, you'll be able to see the referral status log. Now with the referral status log, you can view all entries that have been made for this referral. So this referral was new on 10/12, and the comment was just a new referral was received. Then we updated it as pending assessing needs, and then it was updated again as pending assessing needs. So from this screen, you really can view all the information that's been entered on the referral into the PANDA system. You'll also note at the bottom, you can view any sort of upload that has been attached to the referral just by clicking on this download button here, and it will pull up the actual document. So now that we've kind of given you an overview of the referral screen, let's go ahead and add a new referral to the system. I can do that again by going to the main menu and selecting new referral. So I have Jane Doe in here, let's do John Doe. So you'll note that all these fields are required, and the system actually uses these fields to check to make sure that there is not a duplicate in the system. If there is a duplicate, it will warn you that there's a duplicate, and then you can either choose the existing referral in the system, or you can go ahead and create a new referral if it in actuality is a different person. I'm going to hit continue. Now I'm going to select my referring agency. We'll stick with the state of Texas. New worker. I want to document the state where the referral came from. We'll do just California, and he is a male. And then any sort of notes you wanted to make on the referral, maybe if you received information about them possibly being a truancy risk or any details like that, you could enter those here. Here is the referral uploads field. I want to upload a file. When you click the upload file, it's going to bring you to your computer desktop. You can select the file. Just going to select a document here. I can name the document. And then I would want to select a document tag. So all of these items have been preloaded into the system as being the most common documents that are uploaded for referrals. And you also note that we have added an other option if the item you're looking for is not available in the list. So we'll say this is a referral packet. Now that we've entered in the main demographic information and the referral upload, we need to identify which location this referral is going to. So you can easily do this by selecting the location from this drop-down menu. I'm going to go with, let's go with Woodward. Once I select my location, I just hit the plus sign next to the location itself. This is going to be a new referral. Now there's no status reasons for a new referral, it's just brand new. And we could say received, and we'll just hit save. So my new referral file's in the top of the screen here. Let's say a little time has passed and they've decided that they want to refer John Doe to yet another program within the SQL system. So I can easily update this by clicking on the Edit button. From the Edit button, I can really edit any information that's been entered for this referral, but for this situation, I'm going to add another program. Let's do Northern Illinois Academy, and I would hit the plus sign again, and you really can add as many sites as needed for this referral. Let's say this again is new. And we'll add new referral as a comment. Now you'll notice on this main screen that John Doe has now been split into two separate referrals. This allows us to be able to track the location separately for each referral. So there's one for Woodward and then there's one for NIA. I'm going to update again the Woodward Academy referral. Let's say that this is now pending. And we're pending interview. Interview scheduled for 10:15. So as you can see, you can easily go in and edit and update the referral just using the edit icon at the end of each row. We'll do one more edit here. Let's say with the Northern Illinois Academy that they have decided to deny our John Doe, and you'll notice that we have a lot of reasons that have been pre-entered in here. This has come from the main marketing department. So do your best to try to select the item that's most applicable. Let's say history of truancy. And then we can go ahead and save this information. So if I wanted to double check on this referral for John Doe, I can click on the view icon again, and I can see all the information pertaining to this referral for Woodward Academy. I get back to my main referrals by going to the main dashboard. So as you can see, the PANDA Pipeline referral application really is streamlined and easy to use. You can easily enter in a new referral, you can edit referrals, you can view all information on a referral. I'm going to show you one last functionality, and that's going to be the reporting piece. So let's say I am working at Mingus Mountain Academy. So I'm going to select and I'm going to filter my referrals by Mingus Mountain. So they currently have 9 referrals that are in the system. I want to pull a report in an Excel format for the list of this information, these referrals. So I would click on my menu. So you'll notice with the 2 result options, next to them is an icon, and this one is a PDF icon, and this one is for Excel. So I'm going to go ahead and choose Excel, Export Results. Notice in the lower left-hand corner, the Excel format has downloaded. I can easily pull this information, and now I have an Excel document that has all the information that I would need from the system on these referrals. And from this screen, you can easily track to see how long referrals are sitting in the system, how quickly we're getting potential clients admitted, and so on and so forth. Well, that is all I have for you today on the PANDA Pipeline. If you have any questions, please reach out to myself, Katie Bjornson, it's Katie@teamwillits.com, Or you can also reach out to my counterpart, Amber Taranis, and her email is amber.taranis@sequeluseservices.com. And thank you so much for your time.